as well. Ooh. Ooh. What's up, Voodoo in the house? Steve, John Darnell. What's up, gents? How y'all doing? Got the channel up and running now, finally. There we are. Alright. Man, I was doing just fine until I decided to go live and then started yawning. And I had pins a little while ago. I already sold 2 tickets earlier. To Blaine Glover. He bought 2 while he was in the shop earlier. So we got Leonard, Steve, John, Voodoo. Alright, can you hear me? Am I loud and clear? How's that, guys? Is that any better? I've been breaking weights over here. But also, too, I can't block the phone because then it'll end up heating up, and that won't be good for me. So, roger that. There you go. So, quick little shout out to Bubba with Team Hard Life Jr. He got 2nd place at the Shark at the Moon tournament that was this weekend with, what was it, a 42.5-inch bull red? Just trying to double check real quick, but definitely awesome catch. And I got some pictures. Let's see. Where's it at? Nope, not in there. Come on. Golly, how many pictures do I get in a day? Did it come in through messages? There we are. Alright, so I'm just going to name his winnings right here. There you go. And then his trophies and everything. Nice. you go. Proud papa right there. Yeah. Let's see. I know you sent me pictures of the fish too. There it is. Look at that monster red. Wow. Yep. Yeah, that was an awesome catch, bro. Very good job. 42.75 inches. Doing it. Very nice, very nice. He had a very eventful weekend. That's awesome. Yep. And let's see, Zell just came through. We got Jaime for 10 right there. I don't like this pen. Not very bright. I got them all over the place, but I got so much gear that up here trying to get going and not get going. And then we got Jaime Sanchez for 10. Uber hot glass, right? No, that's from Friday. And we got Uber right there, so I mean Jaime. Ooh, wow, why am I yawning so much? Come on. I finished a tournament with my buddy, caught a 44-inch red, but it wasn't a tournament. And he wanted to drive the extra hour to register. Ow. Damn. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Yep. And actually, didn't you send me the video of him fighting? I think you put it on the group chat. Let's see. Yeah, check that out. Get after it. Let's see what play. Nope, not gonna play. Dang it. Guess I'll have to do a video short, put it out there for everybody to see. The little man tear it up. Dang it. Wanted it to play. See, I don't know yet because my son's birthday is coming up real quick, Jaren, and I'm also trying to rig up for the 19th of what? Actually, Sputnik, when is that? 19th of what? October? Well, it can't be October because that's on Sunday. Or does it end on Sunday? October 9th, there's a bull red tournament. Is that the one that's like 4 or 5 hours long or something like that? Let's see. Now these little, we're doing half hour our quarter-ounce egg weights over here that we poured out, we need to get 200 pounds. We were able to deliver 48 pounds today. I did go out there and pour surf weights for a while. Or not surf weights, just regular weights. I was pouring the quarter-ounce and 3-ounce egg weights because we needed to fulfill an order for 300 or 200 pounds of each. The calling stuff is way off today, so. Whew. Thanks for the information on shark fishing down here. These people don't like to share information. That is for sure. That's a lot of the reason why guys hate me too, is because I've always shared my information. A lot of them feel that, you know, every shark fisherman should earn his stripes. I feel that same way, but at the same time too, the way I look at it is, if I'm out there fishing and they don't know what they're doing, then when I'm hooked up, or they hook up to a big fish, they're going to, one, lose it, or cause me to lose mine. A lot of that happens when they don't move their lines, don't know how to, you know, adjust their lines, you know, when they get crossed up, because that's where basket weaving happens. So by teaching them what to do and how to do it, you actually increase your chances greatly, because now you have somebody that actually knows what they're doing, because you kind of taught them how to be part of the team of landing sharks, you know. So it is very, for me, it's very important. Very important. That's why I've always pretty much shared my knowledge. Unless they're a complete a-hole, then I will not. But if they come out there willing to learn, and I'll teach, you know what I mean? Why? What's up, guard? That is very true, Sputnik. That is a lot of the information that, you know, a lot of these guys, they don't care. They just, they're only about themselves, and when they're about themselves like that, it puts everybody else in danger, you know what I mean? That's something that I've always, like I said, I've been adamant about, you know, and sometimes I've actually had to teach, you know, guys lessons, like, I'll do it, but we're not going to do it your way. We're going to do it my way, because I know my way is safer, you know? And when they don't want to do it my way, well, then I don't help them. I don't help them until, like, they realize they screwed up and they need help, and they'll admit that, hey, we're going to do it your way and only your way, no questions asked, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I have caught a ton of sharks off the pier, caught a lot off the beach too. But it's just the way we do it. Like, I was talking to another YouTuber, and I was telling him that he needs to, or has he ever tried using a rope to pull the sharks back into the water? Because if you do it that way, it's a lot easier, and I think it's less stressful on the shark as well, because you're not sitting there trying to pull it by its tail. You know, especially when, you know, it's those 800 pounders, 1,000 pounders. Like, for me, I think it's easier and safer. We pull them in that way by the pec fins, by just putting a rope underneath them, and we've got to make sure it's long enough that you're standing far enough on both sides away from the shark, because a lot of times they gain momentum by us pulling them in that fast that way. They start to swim like automatically. So we definitely. You know, it's something we tried one time, and yeah, I tend to do it a lot now, unless it's the smaller ones that we can move without having to go to that route. Because with the smaller ones, they get in the water easier and they can move quicker. And if you have that many people in the water, normally you can pull in a big shark, you know, 11, 12 footer with just 2 people on each side, sometimes one person on each side, and that's a lot easier than trying to grab them by the tail. And you know, because at that point they can pretty much still turn any which way they want. And if you have them by the tail, they know where you're at because they can feel you on them. So that's why I think I've been chased out of the water too many times, kind of deal, even when grabbing the leader. So said, I don't mind people tagging along when we're out there, but when we're in a tournament mode, like I don't want them fishing in our camp because, you know, they're gonna copy, or we've taught them techniques and stuff like that, and at the same time we're in the tournament. You know, you are our competition. We're trying to get our name up on the board and get ourselves on the boards. And if we're giving you all the tips that we're doing that day, how to do them, and if we're on the fish, well, then we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot because, you know, the winning fish can come out at any given time. That's a major thing right there, hurting for certain. Fishing etiquette is a major thing. So, don't know when registrations. Yeah, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. See, the only reason that it's hard for me to join a small tournament like that, not saying small, but a short tournament like that, is because I would have to take off the day before to try to get a good spot. Competing with guys that, you know, it's in their backyard kind of deal, it does make it difficult. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, challenges like that are what it's about. You know, you're playing against guys that, you know, it's their backyard. It's just, it gets pretty tough. It gets pretty tough. I'd rather have a full day and a half or 2 days to fish to enable to get you some better chances. But, you know, that's win, lose, or draw right there. It's quick, fast, and in a hurry kind of deal. Bling Lover. I've never done a tournament before. How do you sign up for one? Is it online, in person, sign up? Normally it's both. Sometimes they'll have pre-registration where you can get in there and pre-register before the tournament kicks up. A lot of times when you pre-register like that, it's normally at a discounted rate. Now, some of them are, you gotta also pay attention to which tournaments you get into. Some of them have it set up where you can take the pictures and submit your info once the tournament is over. Others are strictly, you got to go to, say, their Facebook group, or mostly their Facebook groups are where you have to go live when you're hooked up or about to set the hook and stuff like that, fight it all the way through. And so a lot of times if you don't have internet access, then what ends up happening, you have to record the catch and submit it before the cutoff time. Like, it's got to upload before the cutoff time. So that's some other info. There's some drum tournaments coming up here pretty soon too. They normally have quite a bit of them. They'll have some that are a month long, some that are just a weekend. It really all depends, you know, which ones you want to go with, what you're able to put in as for time. I know over here the Causeway Pier does a month-long tournament, and there's usually up for grabs a rod and reel combo and some cash, or a rod and reel combo or cash, something like that. They poured all kinds of surf weights over here, but they did not listen. Told them no threes, and they still poured them. I'll make sure that I didn't include there. Stu, how's everything going, man? I saw you in the feed earlier, but I was still trying to get the computer up and running and stuff like that. Still trying to get all these weights in there, but again, even after I gave them a list of what to pour, they still poured extra, which normally is okay, but when we're on a time restraint, it's not okay, because they wasted time pouring those when we didn't need them, because we already have plenty. And as for the fire drawing, man, we're only up to 30 bucks, guys. Where's everybody at? For the dike tournaments, you can win by fishing the beach side if you can cast far enough into the channel. Don't they allow you to use drones for that tournament and stuff like that? And if that's the case, I'd rather fish that side than the channel side, just because the boat actions, you know, we got cut off last time. Big old shrimp boat came through, took out our lines. That sucked. Well, I know that one we fished, they allowed drones. It was the one that I would have hit one, but I didn't check for frays, and that was all on me. The rod took off. I went to set the hook after the rod had gotten dropped earlier that night, and earlier that morning, and it had a fray. And right when I set the hook, it popped exactly where I knew it was going to catch a fray. And it was my fault. I didn't follow through. Maybe I was too tired or whatever. Staying up all night, you know, talking with everybody, trying to boost my sales and stuff like that. What happened to that marker? I just got a new pin and I can't find it. Telling guys, this is why I do not run a pet shop. I'd have been bit too many dang times. I'm telling you, it's like we're right here. Oh, this is getting annoying. Oh, dropped it on the floor. Okay, cool. All right, Dave. That puts us at 50 for tonight's fire drawing. Chef Johnny in the house. What's up, boss? So I did some poppers the other night that came out. Oh, smokes, they were on fire. Not hot, just seasoned all the way through. So I think I've just discovered a new way to. It may not be a new way to y'all, but it was a new way to me to get more flavor throughout the whole jalapeno popper. So yeah. Yep. So we've got an order for the Causeway Pier, and actually I need to create the invoice just so I can figure out where we're at on what we need to pour. I know the surf weight's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 ounce we're gonna have to pour. We got a bunch of liters that they're requesting, but won't know till I break through all this weight and actually go get a count of what we have and what they're wanting. just got a new shrimp sponsor? Nah, that's what I'm talking about. That would be awesome. Yeah, no, normally I've been getting a lot of my seafood from Paul's Seafood. They've got some pretty cool gear in there and stuff like that. Found the king crab legs and stuff like that, and yeah, they were good. They also got some seasoning up in there as well. Shoot, snapper, pompano, whiting, red. They even got big old octopuses and stuff like that too. So. Actually, I wonder if Doug is available. Normally by this time he is beat up, you know, like, let me see who's available, because there's the Smoke on the Water cooking or barbecue tournament that's this weekend. They've got some huge prizes. It is this weekend, right? Hold on, let me verify. Where's it at? Please check it on. Alright guys, so if y'all don't know, it is September 26th, yes, so it is this weekend. Come on. It's at the Shrimpery Fairgrounds right there. Live music, barbecue showdown, $7,000 payout. What? Trucks, vendors, kid zone, raffles, free admission with food donation for Veterans Pantry, presented by USAA, and there's a Smoke on the Water barbecue competition at Hernandez Pass. Yep, let's see if we can. There we go. Those are the bands that will be playing. Isaac Jacob Band, America Allen, Artie Varial, Johnny Kaiser Band. Gates open at 5 p.m. $5 cover. Include door and prize. Actually, yep, it's the 3rd annual. Yes, just make sure. Trying to keep it from going blurry on you and stuff like that. So. Alright, John Darnell and Sputnik got into the fire drawing. Yep, for the Redford Ranch right there, guys. There's more information. Alright. And we've got so why isn't it like every time we put it down it would go, but as soon as I let it go the rubber band would fold up. And alright, so we got John Darnell and Sputnik for 20. That puts us at $90 right there. We're at 90 right there. Here in a few minutes I'll start putting them into the computer because I definitely don't have room over there. I had about 800 pounds of lead on there earlier. I cleaned off a lot of it, but there's still a lot of trays for the next order that started going up. Yeah, that hurt. And also check the Zell over here. Can y'all hear the music that I'm playing right now? Can y'all hear it, or is it kind of like real light or faint? Man, that hurt. Chef Johnny in there for 20. Well, is it better than the complete silence that I normally have, or is it, should I raise it up just a hair more? Anybody good at math real quick? You are. We're pouring 1/4 ounce egg whites. And we're pouring them 2, 4, 6, 7 at a time with 2 molds. And they want 200 pounds of them. Yeah, I know. That's quite a bit right there. So. Yeah, night, Bubba, and congratulations again on that big old redfish fry. That was awesome. So, yeah. I don't know why that happened, but we also we're setting up to do giveaways or in-store credits. I don't know exactly how many we're doing as of yet. And your videos have helped a bunch, and I'm a big fan of the hollow board knot system. Well, you're very welcome, Blaine, and always feel free to ask your questions. That's the biggest thing right there. Blaine Lover 50. Ooh. Alright, well, I guess with that, I guess I can go and start getting it in the grader right there, so there we can see. Get it up and running. Come on. This is a wheel generator. And we got 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes for tonight's fire drawing. And for those of y'all that are new to the drawing as well, just want to let y'all know that we do have a set time, but if at that given time, if people start buying in tickets, we just extend 2 minutes per buy-in. So I'm going to sort it right now. Boat Up with Mike's not here. Chris Schultz not here. I'm going to go ahead and move it down a little bit. Let's see. Going to check Zell real quick. Alright, we got Daniel Garcia just came in with 20. Alright, so we got Blaine Glover. He got 2 at the shop earlier. And just a heads up, Blaine, I know this is the first time you playing with us on there. So what I do is I as the names are put in there is how I'll try to put them up here. So even though you got 50 and 20, The other 50 will be further down the way over here, and you'll see how we also do that too, because that's a second buy-in, and you'll see how we work that out here. Just a second. Hyman's not in here. Dave Grote. Nope, not me. Dave Grote. Got that. And then we got John Darnell. I know. Oh, he's not in there. Wow. And then we've got Sputnik. Oh, no. Copy and paste. Let's see. Chef Johnny. Chef Johnny. Texas, right there. Glover, so he bought 2. Now do this and put the 5 down here. Paste. -2. All right, right there. Daniel Garcia got 2. What is that? Why is that my computer? Come on. Alright, so we got Daniel Garcia for 20, Blaine Glover for 50, Chef Johnny's for 2, Sputnik Man for 2, John Darnell for 2, Dave Grote for 2, Jaime Sanchez for 10, Dave Grote, or Blaine Glover right there. Okay. Uber just came in. Uber bought glass. Got 20. Got Kruger Automotive. Got them. Alright, so let's add in the other one. So we got Uber Hot Glass. Paste. And then Kruger not in here. I'll have to type it in. And I'm assuming, because he's been doing it every time, he's been putting it for a mechanic lady, just in case. Mechanic lady. All right. So we got 4 more minutes, or is it? No, 13 more minutes. 13 more minutes, guys. Oh man, let's see what we got here. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. So let me go back over here real quick. See, it's not even showing me all of that on my phone. Like, I'm missing out on a lot. Hold on, let me go back up. The last thing I see is Blaine. Chris Schultz right there. Got 10. Puckett. He's got 20. Alright. Got that. And then, let's see. What other requirements apply to doing in Texas for anyone? Yeah. Oscar, have not gotten a response on any of the left-handed reels in color. I do have your other reel, I believe, already in-house, if I'm not mistaken, because I know you ordered 2 of them. I will find out tomorrow. Today was really, really hectic, so yes, it is. Alright, so we got that. Let me go and go back over here to add in the names. We got Chris Schultz for 10. Daniel Garcia, already got him for 20. Dusty normally comes in, but it's not in yet. What is going on? That obviously don't count. It accidentally hit the shift button and it made it go, so. Oh yeah, that's right. Yes sir. Bubba got second, so. Yeah, I'm not showing it to y'all guys because it was an accidental pick. And I have to say that because these are all names that were on the last drawing and have not put in for this one, but I am going to move it over. Yeah. What's my mouse doing? Okay, bucket. He's got 2 actually. Alright, so bucket. Backspace. One more bucket. So bucket, Chris Schultz, Daniel Garcia. Let me see, hold on. Uber for 20, Kruger for 20, Daniel Garcia should be 20. Already got that up there. That. All right, so as of right now, yep. All right, guys, so as of right now, we are sitting at $250. We're at $250 for tonight's fire drawing. And you have 9 more minutes to get in. You can get in through the super chat at $10 a spot, and winner take all here in just a bit. The flood relief right now is currently at, give me a second. We're at $1,809. $1,809 right there. That's everybody who's pitched, who's won a fire drawing, and their 20% went to the flood victims here. And that's how we've been doing it right there. So those are all the names since we started it. Oh man. Let's see. Oh. Yep, $250. Still early. We got 8 minutes, guys. 8 more minutes. boards for the drawing, and I'm still trying to clean weights at the same time. So, yeah. Oh man. Oh, the music. That's the only thing I don't like about YouTube, man. You put on the jams to let it play and circle back through, and you got to go back to the channel and tell them, yes, I'm still listening. So if y'all don't know, guys, I've been putting it on the Sharkotic YouTube channel here on YouTube, and I put it to play their music. So Sharkotic, check it out, guys. Albert 10 for Dusty. Roger that. Got you there, Uber. Got it in there. Right there. Here, let me see. Nope. Oh, wow. Hold on. Well, that sucks. It's not letting me invite anybody. Even though I always set it up for that, for the by chance that I can invite somebody. Well, let me see if he's available. If he is, if y'all don't mind, I'll end the video and then I'll start a new one so we can invite him in. I don't know if Jacked Up Leatherworks was available, because I know he was hunting this weekend, so he's probably dog tired. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Shoot him a text real quick, see if he's available. Yeah, I don't know why it's not, and the only way to fix it is to close out the video and start a new one. So, but we have 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes for the fire. Very true. I saw something in the group chat, but I've been so freaking busy I hadn't been able to take a look at it. Let's see. That's right, your stepfather. Yeah. Definitely tough, boss. Definitely got you in. Yeah. Yes. And that's the thing, you know. I've got my stepkids, but I mean, I will protect them. They're my blood. The way I've been there. 11 years in their life, yeah. I definitely love seeing that they're growing up and coming in their own. And my daughter, she's shooting for advanced honors in high school, and Jaron is going through the welding class at his school. You know, so that's pretty awesome, man. You know, seeing them get excited for what they have to do and or willing to commit to and stuff like that. Besides the other parts of the groups or other groups that they're doing, I think they're also into city council and something else. So pretty awesome. Two minutes, guys. 2 more minutes, and I did get the last ticket for. Haven't gotten a response from Sharkotic yet. I mean, I'm glad we can pour all these weights at one time, but this is the only time when it kind of gets a little tricky because I'm sitting here trying to clean them and cut them off. But the weight of this by itself, you know, and trying to counterbalance it so I can angle myself right, I end up having to put it on my arm to hold it to let it go through, right? Okay, John Darnell for the fire. 10 more. Darnell with another 10. So that extends us another 2 minutes, guys. John Darnell. Well, in the sniper move, I know him already. I know you, Brian. I know you. All right, so real quick, let's show y'all where we're at on there. So you can see Puckett right there with his last two, Dusty Arrington by Uber, and then John Darnell right there. I don't know why this mouse keeps doing that. Like I click here and it automatically like highlights and stuff like that. I don't know. It's been acting weird lately. So we are at $270 and got 1 minute, 1 more minute. And 270. Whoop, something came through Zelle. Timothy, got you for 40. That's 40 right there. And then Uber or Daniel's $20 store credit. 20 store credit. And what that is, guys, if y'all are new, you see how Daniel put $20 store credit. If you have a pending balance that you have won in store credit, well, through one of these fire drawings, you can use it same as cash to buy into another fire drawing. So a lot of guys tend to do that. They win one and they roll it over, and then keep winning more, and it adds up. It adds up real quick. So got John Darnell. John Darnell. And we got Timothy. He did 4 of them. Paste. paste. All right, so Timothy right there. Then Daniel Garcia. Copy and paste. All right, now that takes us up to $330 right there. $330. Whoa, getting there. Getting there. Ooh, Steve Owens with 10. 10, roger that. What's up, Joe G? Steve Owens. All right, that puts us at 340 right there. We're at 340. So we had 1, 2, 3 people buy in, so that extends it by 6 minutes. Got 6 minutes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Extend the time a little bit by 20 seconds for the spin time. And okay, I want to see what that does. This is a practice run, guys. Practice. Look, all the names are still in a row. So this does not count. I just want to see what it looks like when I make those changes. So I don't like that slow. I like the fast where it blurs it up a little bit. What are y'all's thoughts on that? It does make it a little clearer to see, but let's see. They won't even let me move anything until this is done. Wow. Still not going. Dang it. Again, this is a practice run because I wanted to see how fast it would spin. Alright, so did slow spin. Let me go regular. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, I think that's better right there. Yep, I'm gonna do that one. Well, now that we know what it looks like, so all right, guys. Like I said, those were just test runs. I just wanted to see what it looked like. But again, let's see how it looks once it comes to the end. And we're at $340, and we've got 3 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. Wow. So we still got to spin up. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 people right now in the fire drawing. So Joe G. Joe G. Got 10 right there. Alright, so let me get over here. Alright, Joe G. So he just extends it by 2 minutes. Ooh, whiskey in the house. He just extended another 2 minutes. So that's 4. Whiskey pulling a sniper move right there. Let's see. Alright, so we got Joe G right there. Alright guys, so there's Whiskey Warrior right there with his two. Joe G right there. Steve Owens. Daniel Garcia. Timothy Van Orden. John Darnell. Dusty from Uber. Puckett. Chris Schultz. Mechanic Lady. Kruger. Uber. Daniel Garcia. Blaine Glover. Chef Johnny. Sputnik Man. John Darnell. Hi Man. Dave Grote and Blaine again. Oh, okay. Is it something I can show the channel, or is it something that I gotta wait on? Or they gotta wait on? Let's see. Get back over here to Sharkotic. Get the music going. Or let's see, hold on. Put it on repeat. Maybe that'll keep me from having to come over here and restart it every single time. Alright. Got 1 minute, guys. One more minute, and we're at $370, guys. $370 for tonight's fire drawing. What? 370. 370. Alright. Alright guys, start blowing up the channel. Thumbs up, roses, hearts, whatever. Tell us to get down. Type it in. Let's spin it, shuffle it, spin it, shuffle it, spin it. Let's get it. Let's see. Why isn't it not playing? Come on. There it goes. Come on. Do. There it goes. All right, guys, here we go. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 people in the fire drawing tonight. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, right there. We're there. And Raj, Raj. Look at this. He said, not at the moment at an event. He's about to meet Cardi B. Wow. Roger making the connections. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Oh man. See, wow, that's crazy. Blaine Glover right there, and then Uber, and then Blaine again. Woo, that was close. That was close, close. Daniel Garcia got 370, and then minus 20% equals 370. $296 now of in-store credit. Roger that. There we go. So now y'all gonna see where that 20% is gonna go. If y'all are new to the channel, that is $74. So did the math right there. Now we're gonna put it over here. 74. Right in there. There you go. 74 for Daniel Garcia. So that takes it up to $1,883. $1,883. Is that right? 1809 plus 74. There we go. So I am still looking for more sponsors on this. However, it's hard. It's getting harder now. Getting harder and harder now to get more sponsors because they're like, oh, we already donated. That's kind of the deal we're hearing. Well, we already donated. We already did. I hear you, but for those of y'all that don't know, a lot of those places are still in ruin. They're still being worked on to this day. Like, it's going to take a while for it to finally get done, guys. So I definitely appreciate and thank everybody that's participating in these fire drawings, knowing that 20% is going to go towards that to help them out. You know what I mean? It's like I said, I'm trying to do the best I can with what I got, and y'all are definitely giving us a lot to play with, because otherwise there'd be no way I could sit there and say, you know what, I'm gonna pull $2,000 or $3,000 to go help them out. You know what I mean? I wish I had that kind of money. I wish I was that rich, guys. I really wish I was like, shoot, we're gonna go build do that kind of deal. But it's coming, guys. It's coming. I know we're starting with little steps like this. We can definitely get big ones, and we've done big ones, guys. We have. I mean, with all the help of everybody. On the first time we went out there, it was over $10,000 worth of gear that we took out there to go help them. Now again, $10,000 doesn't go very far when people have lost everything. So I'm definitely going to keep working it as best I can and going from there. But again, too, remember this weekend, there's I kind of posted up the information of the Smoke on the Water. They're going to have events for kids. They're going to have food trucks, vendors, and stuff like that. I would like to get out there, but I don't know where I'm standing at with everything we got here. So we'll see what's up. But I'm going to keep cleaning these weights because I got to do this. And then I finally got in the other size of heat shrink that I needed to finish off a lot of the bike sections that go on the leader for me to make more of my beach leaders up there. And just again, guys, if you are using our gear and you land winning sharks, reds, whatever division it is, if you're using our gear and take pictures with it, when it's our gear you caught, or that it's our gear you use to make the catch, and then obviously you get a verified win, at Sharkathon, we're going to have first, second, and third place prizes for all the divisions, both women, kids, it doesn't matter. If you are using our gear and you win in any division in there, we're going to have cash prizes here for in-store credit, obviously. But we're trying to figure out the math of how much it's going to be. More likely it'll be kind of like a shark tournament, or where you you know, the main prize is, you know, 50% of the total pot kind of deal. So we'll do probably 50, 30, and 10 or something like that. But we'll see. We will see. I'm thinking probably like $500 for first place, $300 for second place, and $100 of insert credit for third place. And any of the divisions, guys, any of the divisions, if you're using Team Hard Life gear, because what we do is we keep track of all the wins or all the tournament places that our gear is put in. You know, it started out normally by me and my team, you know, getting out there and catching and placing in these tournaments. But a lot of times, like I said, we can't always make it, but we know our gear is being used. So it does help us with advertisement, one. Two, you know, the confidence that we have in our gear. Like, we know when you hook up, it's money. And we definitely want everybody to be getting on the money, that's for sure. So, God, I gotta get so many cans here. Need to get another one just for the no rolls. Alright, just so y'all can get an idea of the cluster I've got now, do this. I got 3-ounce pyramids up here, 1-ounce pyramids in there. These are the weights that I'm breaking. It was full when I started. We got 1/4-ounce egg weights, 2-ounce pyramids, 1-ounce coins, 6-ounce pyramids, 2-ounce no rolls, 4-ounce pyramids, 5-ounce pyramids. Oh, and there's the other no rolls that I had. There you go. But these are 1/2-ounce egg weights, so they can't go in the 1/4-ounce. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bins that I'm working out of, just trying to keep this all semi-organized. And what happened? Oh, that's right. I closed out Sharkotic because it was the fact I didn't lower down his music or put it to pause. I just closed it out. It was the fastest way to get there. I got ahead of myself on that one. So yes, we do. We got 6 and 8-ounce coins. I think we even got 10-ounce coins too. Let's see. Oh. Alright, so there's the 6s, there's the 8s, and there's the 10s. Yeah, we got plenty. We got plenty. Oh, man. Right now, they were pouring the 5-ounce claw. Actually, I could put those in there real quick because... and like that. Whew. Yeah, and then that was one of the pans that I had out already that I just emptied in there. 4-ounce egg weight, 5-ounce claw, 2-ounce pyramid, 5-ounce claw. And that's going out for another order. But as you can tell, we beefed up on pouring a lot of surf weights. So if y'all need them, we got them. Those are the 3/32 gauge and 1/8 gauge. Actually, this belongs over here. And we got about 600 double drop drum leaders about to go on the wall. Yeah. 600 of them going up, guys. Like, that's a lot. Pompanos got filled up, like filled. They don't even push back. That's a lot. More pompano right there. The redfish wall's gotten filled up there as well. The next one will be the jack crevalles. Why is this out of place? That don't belong up there. It's over here. Somebody don't know how to bag their gear back. I have to redo that one, but yeah. Jack Crevells are almost sold out. We've been selling out of a lot of them. And then again, remember last week when this was all completely filled? It's almost empty, and it will be empty because they wanted 70 of these, 50 of those, 20 of these, and 40 of those. So, yeah, we got a lot of gear. There's Bobby! Bobby! I know he's bored. I know you're bored, man. Sorry. Keep it up, keep it up. So. Yep. And like I said, we accidentally told them the wrong weight, so we got half-ounce egg weights. Each one of those bags is 25 pounds per bag. So yeah, we got a lot of gear to do. Oh, here's another stuff I got to do. More weights. I already broke all those. Well, nope. That's a tray I need to break. That one I need to break, but I broke that one, that one, that one, and that one today. So. Oh man, yeah, 600. Yeah, you know, a lot of people don't know. They just don't know. But hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Flip this around real quick. So I have to print out more labels. I already started, so we can come in here and do the labels. But we got them in green, got them in orange, more green, and he's, like I said, he's getting the redfish ones up there as well. These are all the frameworks to make the double drop drum leaders right there with 100-pound tests. Yeah, that is a lot of leaders right there, guys. If I'm not mistaken, I think he does like 35 liters per deal. I don't know why he does 35, but he does. I don't know. So, yeah, that's a lot of them right there. And he's got frameworks for the redfish rigs, trout and flounders right there. This was completely filled with trout and flounders last week, and we moved them up to the front. So, yeah. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Hey, what's up? Check up in the house. I would like to send you an invite, but I don't know how YouTube did not do the collab portion where I can invite somebody. I don't know. It was weird. And I didn't even catch it until right now that they were saying that Sharkotic didn't get an invite, and I was like, well, I didn't send an invite to nobody. The video's not letting me. So, oh man, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm blaming it on YouTube. Actually, and today I only had to do it twice through YouTube, but it was weird because, like, I was going through it, and next thing I know, I was already going live. I was like, that's weird. Like, I didn't even, it skipped a step, so I don't know. But, oh, well, a lot of weights to clean over here. A lot of weights to clean. Man, you already finished dressing that deer? I'm pretty sure you did it the same day you got it. How big? Weight? Any storytelling you can type up, or will it have to wait till we bring you on live? Do the claws hold better than pyramids? Hey, that is a good one. The three-sided pyramids probably hold the best. The four-sided ones are beat out by the claws. And then after that, you'd have to go to a surf weight to get it to work as well or better. Okay, okay. Good night, Daniel. Yes, sir. I'm gonna keep cleaning these weights over here. I gotta get this done because it's a lot of work. And it's already, it was weird too. Like last night, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get home early. Like I'm almost done with this pan, and I kept looking at the time, and like, man, it says it's only 8 o'clock or whatever. Checked it a little later. Oh, it was 8:05, and then a while later it was 8:05 again. I was like, what time? And I looked, it was 9:30. It was like, the computer was definitely acting up last night, so I don't know. May have to get the Geek Squad to come over here and check out my computer again. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad you got your dough, man. I know you were looking for that, so. Oh, man. Florentino, how you doing? So, yeah, no, I'm probably going to be calling it the same way, guys, just because I'm about to make a lot of noise. I got to move all these trays over there because some of them are getting filled up. So I'm going to be in and out of camera for a bit while I get reorganized so I can sit for a while again. But again, I'd like to thank everybody for playing in the fire drawings tonight. And we'll definitely have another one on Friday. I'm going to try to go live some more just because there's a lot of stuff going on. Again, guys, please, we need more signatures for the removal of our mayor here in the city. There's just too much behind the scenes handshaking of taking care of their friends, and you can tell they are hiding something because they, you know, all the facial gestures they're doing, nods and stuff, like they don't have a care in the world. And this is not good for our city, guys. They're putting us in a bad way. We're like already over $2 billion in debt. They're gonna bankrupt us, and this is not cool, guys. Definitely not cool at all. It's gonna, our kids are gonna end up paying the price, you know, as we will as we get older, and it's harder and harder to live here. Like, they're definitely doing everything they can to kill the city financially. So definitely, guys, we need guys' help. I know we got over 1,000 signatures, but we need 5,000. So again, petition has started, and again, guys, for all of y'all that are signing, again, submit a screenshot that y'all have signed the petition to our email, to teamhardlife1@gmail.com. I've got a special deal that's going to happen, and I think we have till this Friday, is what I said originally. I think we have till this Friday. Let me know, because something special is coming up, guys. Something real special, and I hate for y'all to miss out, and that's all I can tell y'all right now. So, alright, guys, y'all have a blessed night. I will holler at y'all later. I'm going to keep working over here. Got things to do and stuff like that. So, Chris, you just missed out, boss. You missed it by about 4 minutes. So, but we're going to be out, guys. See y'all tomorrow. Check y'all later. Be good.